Who let the Mises out? Drew. Welcome to the Tiger Pit. I'm your host, the Tired Tiger, also known as Baxter's Blades. I have 3 large moose here. 3 for Thursday. This is an open tag I have not done in quite some time. I actually do not even recall who started this open tag. I know Tom of Knife Delight started 2 for Tuesday. I'll figure it out, and I'll have a link in my description. These are the moose pattern. I threw this marbles moose Zippo out there because it has a moose on it. It's kind of a marbles mascot. I do not have a marbles moose though, but let's get into it. So here we have the large moose. 3 moose would be Mises. These are all by Rough Rider. This is the Black Bone. I love this one. This is the first large one I got. I was unsure about this pattern. They were so affordable. I figured I'd give it a shot. Titanium coated blade. It's kind of like a black chrome. I love it. I love this series. They don't have very many of them out there. You got the clip blade with swedging. Really nice half stop. Really nice walk and talk on these. And then you got, which I just recently found out, the Texas Spay blade, which kind of looks better than a normal Spay blade to me. So the moose pattern has been out for a while. Case has a moose pattern. Case's moose pattern is kind of like a normal trapper. For example, this is just a trapper. This is a silver horse. It's kind of a Case knockoff. So you'll have a clip point on one side, and then on the other side will flip up kind of a Spay blade. So it's similar to a trapper. It just comes out the other end like a muskrat. Muskrats are generally 2 clip point blades, one coming out of either side. I have not seen this type of moose before. I think it's Rough Rider. Now, Rough Rider does have the brown burlap kind of cigar shape with a clip point and a normal looking Spay blade. But I got this, and I'm like, this is one sexy knife. I mean, look at that clip point. It is also larger than a trapper. I just want to compare the clip points here. Look at the shape of the clip point. Totally different. This one comes up more to a point. It's got some swedging there. Just sexy as all heck. And I don't mind Spay blades. I know they're hated in the community, but I must like them because I have more trappers than any other pattern in my collection. But this Texas Spay, that's got some belly to it. You could do some good skinning with it. I've actually opened some boxes with it, and it worked really well. So this is the Black Bone Titanium. Still available. I shouldn't be telling you that because I want to get another one. I don't want them to get sold out. I carried this at work today. This is the Buckshot Bone. You got the Buckshot. You got the red G10 underliners. You got Rough Rider frosted on the blade, which I'm not a big fan of. This one has a lot of billboarding. You got the Rough Rider Classic Carbon Shield, which is not carbon. One of the reasons why I got this series, just because it's just an oddball. You got the Rough Rider stamp here, the RT. Luckily, they didn't put a stamp on the bolster on the backside, so you can get a nice plain looking, if you're looking at it this way. And then they got Rough Rider on the blade. So there's a lot of billboarding on this. But I had a few buckshot bones, and I kind of wanted to get them before they're gone. Now, this one I'm looking at, this side looks great. I'm noticing some like almost hairline cracks here at the pin, and I could return it, but it's giving it a rustic look. And these have a lifetime warranty. I guess if I just save my receipt and if it ever falls or breaks off, I can reach out to Rough Rider, but they'll probably be out of stock by the time that happens. Anyways, really cool. Carried this at work today. It's a heavy carry. And then here I have the blue denim and carbon steel. There's no shield. Rough Rider stamped on the front there. No G10 underliners or anything. Mirror polish T10 carbon steel. I have some oil on it. I got this because they have a moose at Chicago Knife Works, and it's actually on sale at Smoky Mountain too. It's literally $7. It's a green micarta, and it doesn't have nickel silver bolsters. It has like kind of brown micarta bolsters with torque screws and a satin finish blade. And it's not the best looking, I don't think. Some people like them. Very durable work knife. And they're $7. And at Chicago Knife Works, they're under $7. It was like $6.80 something cents. And I had it in my cart, and I was going to get it, and it's like, well, you know what? I have this small moose, the same thing, T10, and it's awesome. It's a great carry, 3.5 inches closed. So I'll pay an extra $1, and I'll get the matching Big Brother here. So something to be noted. Brass liners. You notice how they don't have a liner in between the back spring. So to bring out this generic trapper here, you got brass liner, brass liner, brass liner. A lot of knives, Stockmans, jackknives, most of them have a brass liner right there. None of these do. It just goes right back spring on back spring. And I don't know if they're doing that for thinness, because if you look at the blade stock, let's compare blade stocks here. Big difference. This is definitely a heavier blade stock than this trapper. And actually, I compared this trapper to a case, and it was pretty close. This was a little thinner than the case. But the case definitely is not that thick. So a good work knife. Now, let me get these out of here. Let's compare sizes. So the stereotypical trapper is 4 1/8 inch long. And the moose, the Rough Rider moose, is 4 1/4 inches long, so a little bit longer. You can see I have them lined up. The main blade on the moose is also longer. So it's just generally a bigger knife, a bigger carry. It's a little too big to put into my trapper sheath. You can get a Rough Rider large slip. They fit in just fine. My buddy Brad carries his black and blue in his pocket. He says it's kind of a chunk. I'd carry it in a slip, but today I actually carried it in this case, kind of standard. I carry my larger Stockmans that are 4 1/4 in it, and it fits great. So there are carry options. It is a big knife, but like I said, having big hands, I should probably zoom out a bit here. Hold on. Like I said, having big hands, good 4-finger grip. I can choke up and have room. 4-finger grip. This Texas Spey blade lays nice and flat there. Good working knife. And I have over 40 trappers. I wanted to try something new. This is very similar to a trapper, just a little bit beefier. It's not lockback or anything, but There you go, everybody. There's 3 for Thursday. I think I covered most everything in this video. We'll throw the mini out there just to compare the size here. I appreciate you all watching. I got a special gift from a friend the other day, so I may be doing a Fixed Blade Friday tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a fantastic Thursday. Remember, stay sharp and be kind.